Hello, my technical drawing and design class. We are on part three. This is the Georgian house project assignment 12 elevations video part three, which we are now going to be putting in the roof, the fascia, and the chimney. If you are not to this point down here yet, then you do have video one and video two that you can do to catch up to this point. So once again, you have the instructions in front of you. You have the paper here, which can give us a lot of information, and we are ready to get to work. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so we can see this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to offset so I can get the ridge put in. So I'm going to grab offset. We offset this thing 3 feet. Put right off the top. There we go, 3 feet. And then I'm going to offset each of the sides for the overhang 2 feet. So I'll set that 2 feet. Perfect. Okay, now what we want to do is either extend or fillet so we get this line back in here. I'm going to use the fillet tool. So we're going to use this line. I'm going to grab the edge. You can see it fills it in for us. Fillet. This line. This line. There we go. We're good to go. So that's step two. Step three, we're going to do some offsets. This is going to be coming down from this top edge, and this is going to give us our fascia board. So the first one that we are going to do is an offset at 2 inches. Yes. We're going to grab this line and offset it into the house 2 inches. And then I'm going to offset again. I can either offset the original line 8 inches, or I can offset that trim line 6 inches. So I'm just going to go back to the original line. So I'm going to say 8 inches. And I'm going to grab this top line and bring it in. There we go. Alrighty, so once we have these parts put in here, then what we need to do is go ahead and trim these extra lines out of here. So I will grab my trim tool. You probably need to select everything and then turn them into trim lines. And then after that, we start to delete. So I need to get rid of this line, this line, right, yep. I need to get rid of over here. Which ones of these do I need to get rid of? Those are all okay, actually. Let's come over here, trim this one out, trim that one out. Okay. Oh, I need to get rid of these also. That one, that one. Come over here, get rid of this one, and that one. There we go. So now my trim looks right. I can press escape. Now I want to close up my roof, and I also want to go ahead and inset these edges so I have a nice little bevel going on. So let's go ahead and first get that offset to get the little bevel first. That is a 2-inch for the profile. I'm going to grab this line here, bring it in 2 inches. Let's go ahead and grab the other side real quick. Bring that one in 2 inches. Oh, in 2 inches. Thank you. Get rid of that. There we go. And now I can trim away the extra parts from this. So trim, again, you probably need to turn these into trim lines and then trim those two away. And trim that away. This is what you're looking for. So it looks like you have a board here, a second board here, and this is just by trimming. I'll do the same thing on the opposite side. I'm going to trim this one away, and that one away. And there we go. So those are the boards. Now I just need to do is set my roof up. So I'm going to grab a line. Just the O snaps are going to work perfect for you here. Endpoint to endpoint. Very important that you use the O snaps and the endpoints here. You want to make sure everything is closed up. If they are not closed up when we get into hatching, which is like the last video in this, it will cause you major problems. So there we go. The roof is put together. Now we're going to do the chimney. To do the chimney, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to offset this line here 12 inches out. So offset 12 inches. There we go. And then I am going to go ahead and offset, which one I want to do next? I have that, I have that. Let's go ahead and offset to the inside 2 foot 8 inches. So offset 2 foot 8 inches. Same corner. This is a temporary line, so I'm not too worried about it running through my picture right there. And then the top line, where's my sheet? 24, yes. 2 foot 8, yes. Offset the ridge 24 inches, then fill it for the chimney stack. So we're going to grab this top line here, offset this line. Oh, my distance. That's what it's asking for. 24 inches. Grab this ridge line. It'll come up 24 inches. Very good. And then what we can do is our fillets. So grab a fillet here. I want this line. I want this line. So it goes up. And then I'm just going to take this other one and extend it up until perpendicular. Very good. And what that is giving me is my chimney. Now I need to trim down the excess lines. So I'm going to go trim. I know I do not need to come in through the roof with this. So I'm going to get rid of those two. I'll get rid of this one on the edge. And these lines here, I know they're solid lines, so I just go ahead and grab it once, hit delete. This other line that was extra, get rid of that, delete, oops. Oh, I need to trim here, that's what it was. Because this is the outside of the chimney. So I want to grab trim, get rid of that little line in there, get rid of that one there. And now you can see my chimney comes all the way down. And so that I match the picture, I also need to get rid of that line down there at the bottom. So now my chimney comes all the way down. I have a chimney up here. Now to do the chimney stack itself, we're back to offsetting. So I'm going to offset the first one at 3 inches. Oh, zoom in a little bit. I'm going to offset again 4 inches. Up. There we go. And then I also need to offset in 4 inches so I can get that taper set right. So 4 inches. Offset that one in. Offset this one in. And now it's actually pretty simple that I can go ahead and grab a fillet. I'll grab this line, grab my top line. Perfect. I'm going to do a fillet again. Top line, inside line. Very good. And now I can trim away this outside edge, this outside edge. I can get rid of this interior line because I don't need it anymore. That interior. And this interior, very good. I do not need this edge because I'm about to put an angled line in there. So now I have all these parts in the right location. I'll just now work off endpoint to endpoint. Again, use your O snaps here, and that way everything is nice and closed up. And there we go. My chimney is set. So this is how you get the roof, the fascia board, and chimney put into your Georgian house project. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you are okay with this and you're ready to go to the next step, I will see you in the next video.